Yeah.
Taking longer to propagate today than it normally does.
Yeah.
There you go, you're live.
All right. Welcome, everyone, to another episode of the Phone Show. Oh, we're just barely live. Okay. Glue those down there. All right. Now, we're going to need to make some more of this.
We are live.
Yes, we are. Now, I should probably put a piece in there along that. Yep, I should. Okay, so need this here.
Coming through the mic, Matt. Where are we at here? What? Oh, I thought they changed the outlook of it.
Well, I don't think so.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Aaron is in, Mike.
Howdy, Aaron. Nice to see you. Welcome to the show.
BJ's in.
GJ, how you doing? I am working on the Star Destroyer now. I have to build up the chassis now with all the lights put in it. I have to strengthen this backside up. So I got to put gussets back in it, and now I'm putting on this paper, which is just a grocery bag type, and that is going to strengthen this up a lot. And then I've got to put some cross pieces inside it.
Oh, they like the rose too.
Yeah.
I guess they saw the rose and the horse hammer.
Yes. I'm telling you, Eddie, we need you. Okay, everybody, this is what I'm doing right now. Now, I'm going to have to, as you can see, this is warped here. So I've got to fix that end as well. This one has the light switch in it. Okay, now I'm going to have to figure out how to put a light switch here as well. Might just make a hole so I can just stick my finger in there and click it on. And as you all know, this is what's happening with this. And now that I got a switch on the side here, I can turn the other lights on just that easy. So, there, the Star Destroyer is getting just about finished. Okay, pushing on that makes that go that way. Well, isn't that something? Yeah, I don't want that to happen. Okay, well, that means I need to create a parts for that.
Looks really good, Mike.
Yeah, it's getting there. Yeah, I got to put a piece on there and strengthen that up. You see things that happen, okay? When I was turning this on and off, I noticed that this was flexing in here. I don't want that to continue because that will make this thing fall apart over years. So what I have to do is I have to build a piece from here into here, shaped like this and heavy enough so that I can get it on here and on here to be able to strengthen this up. I got to do it on both sides. So there's no point like the present when you want to do something like this. And I happen to have some paper right here. This is a cereal box. Say what, Eddie?
Maurice is in.
Hi, Maurice. I am working on the Star Destroyer right now, Maurice, for the Hammerhead Corvette to hit. And I got all the lighting done. And now what I've got to do is I've got to strengthen it up. I've got to build a hinged box on the back so that I can close all the wiring up so that nobody sees all of the fiber optics.
Rocket's in.
Howdy, Rocket. I hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. Now, these bent pieces like this, that is not going to hurt this at all because this whole thing will be covered, will be glued together in multiple layers. All right, I just put a line on that thing just like that. This is this type of piece I need right here. All right, now this is going in right there, just like that. Now that's going to have to be pushed down. That's okay. All right, now I'm not a, wow, that actually looks pretty good. Okay, got to make a bunch of these.
Hannah's in.
Howdy, Hannah. Nice to see you. Welcome to the show. Now, if I turn this over just right, there's my template. Use the same one to make all of your parts from. Because that way your sizes are correct. All right, kiddo. Uh-oh. I don't want those on the floor. I need them. There. Okay, don't need that. And so, this is your process of building the support structure for your model kit or for your piece of paper art.
Hannah got more snow on Saturday.
Wow, Hannah. How much snow did you guys get?
More inches.
On top of how many inches? 7 on top of what? And she's in the Midwest, so they are getting a lot of snow. All this rain that left us is going over there. All right.
14 inches, Mike, so they got.
Wow.
On top of 13 that was already there.
Yeah, that's a lot of snow. Okay, so I need this one this way. Okay. And then I need to turn that over and do it that way. Okay. Now, that's 2-4. And I should, knowing how this is going to survive over years, I think I'm going to make 8 of these, 4 for each side, and laminate them and put them in the stocks and let them dry for 3 or 4 days before I can actually put them in place. Otherwise, they'll warp. And I've had things warp over the years, and I don't plan on doing that very often. That's one of those kind of things.
Maurice is asking if anybody's ever watched Finch the movie.
Watched what movie?
Finch.
Finch? I think I saw Finch when it came out, but I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember. I have watched a lot of movies over the years. Now, that'll only make one more.
Apparently Tom Hanks is in Finch.
Well, then I'm sure I saw it.
Hey Mike, you remember the show All in the Family?
All in the Family? Yeah, I remember that. It's been a long time.
You remember Meathead, Rob Reiner?
Yes?
Yeah, him and his wife were found dead yesterday, and apparently his son did it.
Really? Oh, wow. Wow. That's crazy business there. Holy shit. Huh. Boy, oh boy, that's wow. That's shocked me. It really did. You never heard anything about Rob Reiner.
No, he was a good guy, man.
Yeah. But who knows what the family dynamic is like? It's one of those things that you just can't ever tell. All right, everybody. This is what I'm working on right now. I have got to I've got to get these pieces made so that I can get this. I'm in the finishing stages. Here, let me bring this up a little bit. I'm in the finishing stages of this. Okay, what I have to do is I have to strengthen all of this up in here. I have to strengthen this up. But, no. Anyway, all of this has to become a solid piece back here. And I've got to put these gussets in here to hold this because it's weak. And there's no way to strengthen it up now. It's all built. So the only thing I can do is I can add these pieces in the back. Anyway, and that's what I'm working on right now is this part. And that has to be pushed up tight like that. Now, how am I going to get that to stay there? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a push pin. Okay, I can put push pins in here and I can add some strength to this. So, now, where are my push pins at? Here they are, right here. I found them. All right, got them right here. And now what I want is I want a heavy duty push pin. I don't want something weak, no little ones. And I think this is the best thing to use right here. This is a fabric T-pin. Okay, stainless steel, very thick. And I know that there really is nothing that I can actually hurt here So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to move this up like this, and I'm going to push that T-pin right through there like that. Okay, it can't hurt anything. And so now what I want to do is I've got to make this thing tight over here like this. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do that. I take this right here, and I take this stainless steel T-pin, and I bend it over just like that. Now that I've got that, I want to check it to make sure that it's still in it right where I want it. So I put it back in there, and I move it over here, and I check it.
You got some new people in here, Mike.
How many?
New people.
Newbies, hi everybody. What I'm working on right now is I'm trying to control this wiring harness, because I have to put gussets in here to strengthen this piece and this stand up. And so now that I have this bent the way I want, now what we're going to do is we're going to take some of this here nylon line, and I'm going to make a connector to hold this. How am I going to hold that? I think maybe I should drill this. No, can't drill that. And making this stuff last for a long period of time is very difficult. It's paper. And so there's certain ways that you have to build to make the paper work for you. It just is the way this happens to be. Now, I think there's no way to hook that up unless I go around that, and I don't want to do that. Wow, I'm at a dilemma. But I suppose that's 2 layers. Maybe I should just go through there. Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to have to do. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I am going to drill a hole in this side over here. And I am going to put another one of those T-pins on this other side. Yeah. Okay. I have another one right here. So what I'm going to do is drill a hole here, insert this, and then I'll have something to tie one T-pin to another. And it should give me the strength that I need, or that I want, on that back section. Take care of your micro drills, everybody, and you won't be buying them very often. Well, that's hard to see. There we go. All right. Now, okay. So now we got a T-pin here that I have to insert in that hole. All right, now I want to bend this just a little bit so that it's level.
Granville, right now I'm doing your mother.
Uh-oh. If you don't like the show, don't come back.
He won't be back.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure of that. Okay, so now I need this bent just a little bit like so. Now I've got a bend here, and I've got a bend here. And that goes in there just like that. And now what I want to do is I want to pull these. Ah, you know what?
Like somebody's asking what a hammerhead Corvette is.
A hammerhead Corvette is from Star Wars. You have to go check out Star Wars stuff and look up the hammerhead Corvette. It will tell you exactly what it is. It's a spaceship for all of you that don't know.
Yeah, Grant told him.
Okay. And what I'm working on right now is the Star Destroyer that the Hammerhead Corvette crashes into. And if you want to know more about this, go look up the movie Rogue One in Star Wars.
Cats is in.
It was a very good one. Cat?
Yeah, Cats is in, yes, sir.
Hi, Cats. Nice to see ya. Welcome to the show. I hope everyone had a good weekend.
You want to show something, Mike?
Yeah, I can do that. Hey, everybody. As you know, I use Elmer's glue to build everything with. And what did that fall on the floor? I just used it recently. Oh, man. Oh, shoot. I hate it when I lose that piece. I need it. Okay, I happen to have another set of tweezers right here. As you all know, I finished the Halo Warthog. I haven't even had time to replace the batteries on it yet, so I can't show you how the lights work. All independent suspension. Wow, I didn't know the camera was twisted. Body comes off. Master Chief can get out and fire his big gun. Warthog, monster truck. As far as I know, it's the only one in existence. And you may want to make a baseball or football or something like that. You have to learn how to build a ball or a football from paper. It can be done. They're all hollow. It takes a little bit of work to do one, but it is manageable. The nice thing is it's lightweight. It's hollow. And it doesn't matter what it is, you guys. I started with micro machines 16 years ago. This was my very first piece right here. The guys in the game blew it up and had to patch it to get him home. But anyway, 16 years old. Very tough. Paper, Elmer's glue, and acrylic paint. And I've been using Elmer's for many years before I did paper engineering. So, there it is, you guys. If you want to get it, it's also PVA. I bought a new bottle of glue the other day at the dollar store. I mean, Wally World. It was like $1. And so I moved the old used one to the newer used one and threw the old used one out that is 16 years old. Didn't need to. There was nothing wrong with it. But I did because I figured it was time for a change. Okay, now I need to make more of these. Reason being is that I need to strengthen up that sidewall so that when I stretch the string tight, that it does not cause that sidewall to cave in on the lights. One thing is when you're building stuff, if you're conscious of what you're building and how you're building it, if you want it to last for years, you build it well. Well, that's
You're talented and very creative from what I
Thanks, Maurice. And so you have to be thorough. You just do. Now what I'm doing is I'm gonna pull these strings in. Hold on, need some agua. These T-pins. I'm gonna have these T-pins tied together with nylon line. Well, it's going to pull in on this real hard. It's going to push this way. I do not want that to cave in. So what I'm doing is I'm adding some more pieces here glued together, and then I'll put a cross piece on it. And the cross piece, what that will do is that will also help strengthen all this up. Because people don't understand how strong paper can actually be. And I could go another layer, but I'm not going to do that. Do not need to. Wow, that is almost perfect. Not quite. So, I want it to be heavier than that. So, you need to shorten this up just a little bit. Take that piece off of there like that. And let's see how close that is going to be. You know what? I think that's going to be fine. I don't think that's going to be a problem. So now this is all going to get closed in some more. Okay. I want to make sure that I get the glue in the right spot. So I just kind of do that.
Did you show something yet, Mike?
I showed the warthog.
Okay.
Ah, no, come back. Dropping glue on your pants it's Elmer's. So it won't hurt nothing. Okay, now let's put that on there just like that. And that piece now will be glued into place. And then when I start to pull this all together, it should not flex in any way. And these T-pins, when they're all pulled into place, they will keep those wires held at bay, so to speak. And that's a good thing. And since it's a round T-pin, it's not going to chafe the wires in any way. And being stainless, it should never rust. Not that this stuff is ever going to rust because I'm keeping it in a moisture-free environment. Anyway, everybody, did y'all have a good weekend? I stayed extremely busy this weekend. And it looks like I'm going to be 8-hour days, 10-hour days, all the way up to Christmas. We are taking the 24th and 25th off. So there will only be a 3-day show next week. And I want to thank you all for going to thepaperarmy.net and checking out our merch page and voting for the fan build for next year. Paperarmy.net. It doesn't cost anything to vote. Just go there, check it out. Thank you all for that. And Grant did a lot of work to get that page up and running, you guys. If anybody needs any web design, Grant can help. He's very good at what he does. Okay, let's see. I think that's in pretty good shape. Now, the this is the line that I'm using. I used this line to do the black pearl and the rigging on the black pearl. And so, yeah, it's really good stuff. Now, I'm just going to take and put a loop on this like this. Need that longer. Okay, need that longer because I need to be able to work with it. So, here goes. Okay, now we've got that. That goes on there just like so. Then I want it underneath. So we're going to go underneath of this. Take those up there, squeeze that in, pull it up like this, go around this one here. I only need one. And there. Now, what I can do is, all I have to do is go around this again like so. And what this is going to do is, this is going to, I don't know if it's called a fulcrum or a lever. I guess it would be more like a lever because I'm using leverage to make this work. But as I pull on that, it tightens it up. And we can go around that one more time like so, and then tie this off. Now what I've done is I've mechanically strengthened all of this. That doesn't have to be tight because all it's doing is maintaining the strength that it's already at. I put a couple of knots on it so that it does not ever come loose, and then I put a little bit of glue on top of the knot. And what it does is that locks it all in place. All right, get that off of there. Now we're going to put a little glue on this thing just like this. All right, and there, that piece is now locked in place. It cannot go anywhere, and it will not slip out.
You got a lot of people in my.
So here's what this is going to look like, you guys. I'll give you a brief summary of this. This is, wait a second, I gotta unplug this because I don't want to knock the phone off. Uh-oh, come here, you. Okay, let's put this up here like so. Now, in the movie Rogue One, Star Wars, there's a scene, and in that scene, the rebels are trying to steal the plans to the Death Star. Okay, now in stealing those plans, they've got to go down to this heavily shielded planet. It's got a shield ring, and it covers this complex. And the only thing that you can do is you have to have passes to get into it. And in Rogue One, they get inside. But once they get inside, they have to figure out how to get the plans and then get out. Anyway, this is a Hammerhead Corvette. I'm using fiber optics to light it all up.
Grant, are you here?
Those are the fiber optics. Now this is just the front of it. There is a whole lot more that has to be built on this. Now these ear guns, they're on turrets. And I showed you how to build turrets a couple weeks ago now. But anyway, this is where this is at. Now I have to start building the back section. What's that?
Bishop says the lights look good.
Oh, that's good news. This is going to hold the engines in the back. And as I've done in the front, I've got to do this in the back. These are the first two models that I have, or paper art, I should say, that have switches in them. And so, this is what I'm doing right now. I am trying to get this this Star Destroyer that gets crashed. I am trying to get it to a place where I can actually close this all in. Because what I want is, I want to be able to close this up so that you do not see any of this. Okay, but it has to be hinged because I have to be able to open it in case I need to replace the batteries. And that's an entire possibility. What's that? Anyway. Oh, thank you. Yeah. I didn't know what you're talking about. I was like, I heard it twice, still don't know. Okay.
Told me to say that.
Yes, I know. It's just getting it right each day. I only had basically 5 hours sleep, and for me that's not much. And so I'm running a little
Fumes.
yes. All right, you guys, now that I've got that done, I want to close this in. So, okay, in closing this in, what I have to do, I've got those, I don't need those right now. I don't need these anymore. Oh, paper. Yep, I happen to have oodles. I mean, lots of recycled paper to use. Because, it's what I do. Okay, this and this. Okay, this is the piece of paper that's between the cans of Pepsi, first layer and second layer. And so what I've got to do, see, because I can use this on the inside of something. You'll never see the rings. Unless, of course, you build something big enough that you want those rings for portholes or something. But that's not what I want. And Kentucky. And so now, what I want to do is I want to measure this. And whenever you're building with paper, you guys, it is a process of, you just have to start building at one point. And then you have to change things as you go. Now, I want this to be solid so that nobody can see what's going on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this in up here with a piece of paper that will cover this part. So all I need to do is I need to measure it. It is 3.5 inches. Okay, so I know I got to go in 3.5 inches. And then,
This is Happy Holidays paper.
oh yeah, happy holidays. Welcome. All right, now, and I just want a bit of a straight line so that I can actually chop this up, make big pieces of chipboard into smaller pieces of chipboard. Okay, now that I've got that, how does this look? Oh, wait, what am I doing? No, I goofed up. Oops. Well, I am tired as hell today. 5 hours sleep will do that to you. All right. Not quite. Almost right. Okay, that actually looks pretty good. Okay, so now that I know that I've got about the right size on this, what I want to do at this point is I want to close in these ends. Okay, these ends have to be closed in here and over here. And look at that. That's not that's not bad actually. It's not bad. Okay. And so we're going to go there, and what we've got is we've got something about that wide. We're just going to take and snip this down just like that. And now I'm going to stick it over here, and I'm going to see what kind of dimensions we've got. All right, that actually turned out really good. Now, just in case I want to cover this part, I have to run it right out to this edge. And sometimes it doesn't. All right, that's what I should do, right like that. Okay, we're gonna cut it off right there. All right, now I want to see.
Saying hi, bye.
Hi, everybody. How you doing? Welcome to another episode of the Phone Show, everybody. Okay. What, Grant?
What are you making?
I am closing in this light box for the fiber optics that are going in this Star Destroyer. And so this part of it right now is just getting all the dimensions of this correct and cutting it down to fit it. And so that's what I'm doing right now is I am cutting pieces and starting to close this in. Tell you what, these little Dremel tools, they are miraculous when it comes to doing parts. Okay, and that needs to actually come down to here. Yep, come down to there from nothing. All right, so I go up here, it goes from nothing to 1/4 of an inch, just like that. That's how this has to be cut, because this has got to fit in there just right. Okay, now we look at this side over here. It does both sides almost exactly. All right, so I need to make more of these. And the cool thing about it is I can take 4 layers, 3 layers of mangled paper, and 1 layer of good stuff. And as long as you know what you're doing, you can basically make all your parts off of 1 template. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3. 2 of this garbage paper, 1, 2, and this is going to be 3, 4. And that's 3. We got 1, 2, 3. Flip it over because I want them to be correct when it comes to being able to glue certain parts of this together. All right, now, oops. Number 4. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now I got my 4 parts that are going inside. Now I can use this later on something else. When I take and build more of the interior structure of this, I'm going to be using up all that bad paper.
Like, there's a question. Someone wants to know, do the rings affect the structural integrity at all?
No, the rings do not affect the structural integrity. Reason being is it's paper. And when you glue this together, these rings disappear. All right, you can use these rings on the outside. If you're cutting them small enough pieces, they just disappear as well. But they will not affect the structure because I'm only using these for side parts like this. And there's no weight on that. All the weight is in the stand.
Can you just show the Star Destroyer side? Like these.
Okay, hold on. All right, now, this is what's going to happen. These ear guns need to move backwards like that. The Hammerhead Corvette, what it does is, it comes in, there's a Star Destroyer that's been disabled. Ion bombs, killed all electronics, had no thrusters to keep it in place, so this little ship could jam in right like that in the wedge part. All right, that is, in a Star Destroyer, that is this part right here. Okay, that's where this is ramming into. It rams in like this because they got to get the plans off the planet. All right, for the Death Star, and it starts pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing it out of shape. And what it did is they were pushing it so hard with full thrust that they shoved it into a second Star Destroyer, which was not disabled, but a whole Star Destroyer ramming into another Star Destroyer, it got disabled pretty quick. Now, it's driving it down toward the planet. It also, this Hammerhead Corvette drove both Star Destroyers into the shield ring and blew up the shield ring. Now, the plans to the Death Star were then uploaded to Princess Leia's ship. With them being uploaded, they now had a way to beat the Emperor's ultimate weapon. So, that's what this is. This is just a mock-up of what happens in battle. So I guess it's like a diorama. I don't know, I suppose. But anyway, that's what I'm doing right now, is I've got to complete the Star Destroyer.
Rocket says that he's leaving. Says everybody must enjoy the show. I'll catch him tomorrow.
Take care, Rocket. Okay, you guys, now I've got to make, I've got to make 2 of these out of good paper, clean. And I don't need to use this. This is too much paper. I don't need to use that. I got smaller piece in here. It'll work just perfect. I got all kinds of paper. Yeah. There's one. And now, let's see. I got to make one this way and one the other way. And you always have to have left and right sides. Now, we flip it over just like that, and I now have a left and a right side.
Rocket sent you $2.79. Says much love, friends.
Thank you, Rocket. Have a great day, Rocket. Be safe out there. Don't need those. Cut big pieces down into littler pieces. And eventually,
See the Star Destroyer, like
the big...
Sorry, can we see the Death Star?
The which one?
Death Star.
Oh, the Death Star? Okay, yes, absolutely. Now, big pieces into little pieces. I needed to make TIE fighter cockpits, you guys. like this right here for a tie interceptor. And I didn't know how to make a ball out of paper because you just can't make a ball out of paper unless you do it the right way. And I had to learn how. So what I did is I put 4 pieces in the center here, cardstock, chipboard. And this is 6 inches from center of this to center of this over here, 6 inches. Then I cut a whole bunch of 6-inch pieces this way. Matter of fact, there's 16 of them here and 16 of them there. So in other words, what I did is I made 16 circles, cut them all in half. That gave me the cross pieces that I needed to put in here like this. And then you had to put cross pieces in between all of those, segmented. Once their segments were in there like a honeycomb, then I started covering it with 1/8 inch. Well, these were 1/16 of an inch strips. These were 1/8 inch. These were 16th. I didn't know what to do. I found out that 1/8 inch is just fine, or 1/4 inch. 1/8 inch, 1/4 inch. Doggone it. I'm dyslexic and I'm tired today. I'm all backwards. Sorry, everybody. I used 1/16 inch wide strips to make this one. Once I found out I didn't have to do that, these ones are made with 1/4 inch strips. You have to alternate white and brown. That way you can see when you sand it how to make it high spots and low spots. The high spots are white, the low spots are brown. Now I really need to cover this with one more layer of brown and sand it down. But that's how you can make a ball out of paper. Okay, so now what I need to do is I need to cut all these out, put them together, sand them down to make sure that they're all uniform. Uniformity in your building is a good thing to strive for, because the more uniform your builds are, the easier they are to put together. And you're going to run into a lot of challenges doing this. This hobby is not easy. But if you built model kits in your life or Legos, then this whole build process is going to be right up your alley. Okay, now, there we go. I want this straight paper on the outside. Now, I know that this is going to go in here just like this. Okay, so with that going in there just like that, I think that's it. Oh, no, it's got to be the other way around. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oops, that's not right. That is right. Oh, okay. Now, once I know I've got my positioning correct, then I can glue these together. And you don't want to mix up you don't want to mix stuff up, because if you do, you're going to have builds that are hard to fix because you've glued stuff together. It's now dried, and you can't get your parts to fit. Because see, when you glue this, all right, these little ridges that I've got in this bad paper, because it gets malleable, because it's damp, they all disappear. Then when you put the good paper on top of it, it doesn't show, and it becomes a very good, strong, solid piece. I just don't use those on the exterior because you can see those when you put it on the outside and you paint it. You can actually see the definition in the paper from having the cans sit on it. Okay.
Mike, do you wanna give the Star Destroyer a show?
Yeah, I'll do that. Hey, everybody. This is probably my most amazing piece. I built a Star Destroyer a long time ago. Now, it took 11,390 pieces of paper to build it, over 500 hours build time. And people, yeah, a lot of youngsters come in. Oh, it's a Lego. No, it's not. You do that with a Lego, they explode. But anyway, this is,
Can I ask you a favor, Mike?
yes.
That whole structure on top of the Star Destroyer. Can you get that close to the camera? I'd love to see that close up. I don't think I've ever seen that close up.
I have to turn it upside down to get it real close.
No, that's perfect. That's perfect where you had it there, right? Amazing. You can see in there as well. There's holes to see inside as well.
Yeah.
It's insane. People are freaking out about that, Mike. It's incredible.
There's 11,000 pieces in this thing. A lot of it is all modular builds. You build a part, you get it shaped right, you know where it's got to go, and then you stick it in place. This is Darth Vader's Devastator Star Destroyer.
People are loving it, Mike. You're going nuts. Someone says drop it.
Hey, for the idiot that says drop it, you go build something this difficult, and then you drop it. I dare you. Shooter's in? Hi, Shooter. Paper Army's going to tell you where to put that drop it. That's for sure. So, 11,390 pieces of paper to build this. 536 hours build time.
Bishop says dropping it can cause irreparable harm to the Earth's rotation.
Yeah. Oh, that's terrific. Okay, you guys, let's bring this back down a ways. All right. Okay. Now, back to where I was at. And see, the cool thing about this is these become like plywood. Okay, basically paper's wood, and yeah, I'm just turning it back into its original state, back to wood. Alrighty. This stuff is very economical hobby. Number one, all your paper is recycled out of your kitchen. And number two, Elmer's glue is very cheap. It's PVA is equally cheap. So you just start building up each layer, and you keep learning as you go. I started with micro machines 16 years ago. My 17th year, I start my 17th year of building with paper in January. Okay. See, that paper wants to come apart because it doesn't want to be glued together.
Just a question, Mike, about the Star Destroyer.
Okay.
Since it's art, when finishing it, would you say you look over it a lot, added
to decide if it's done?
No, I did not have to do that. Because I covered all of it with the period correct stuff that I seen in the picture that I had. So once I worked along the sides of the Star Destroyer and got finished with it, yeah, there was no need to go over it and do more. All right. Well, I need to do one more. That's what I need to do. One more, right like that. Okay, the one side definitely needs to be stronger because I noticed a variance in the paper, and so doing that, I'll just add a fourth piece to it because it'll be covered over with a top piece, and you'll never see it.
Someone says lamination equals strength.
Yes, you are correct. Lamination does equal strength. And I have learned how to make these toys super strong. Well, hi, Kat. Did you get done doing your business outside? Yeah? You have to be trapped in here all night. I hope you killed some mice.
Hello from England.
England's in. Welcome to the show, England. Thank you very much for coming.
You're over 100 likes, Mike.
Wow. Thank you, everyone, for posting likes. And thank you very much for sharing me with others. I got a lot of shares last week, you guys. That's cool. Thank you all for doing that. Thank you for following me, everybody. We're trying to get to 100K. And
Wales.
yeah, I'm from Washington State in America. Always keep paper that you can wipe the glue off on.
Oh, okay. No way. That person's trolling.
We got a troller.
No, don't worry about it, Mike.
I'm not worried about it. I don't care about that. Trollers end up getting thrown overboard.
And you got a new subscriber.
Oh, welcome to the show. Thank you for coming by. New sub. Awesome news. And right now, I am just making this fit better than it did before.
I just subscribed. I'm really blown away.
Well, thank you very much. I'm glad. Thank you all for your subs. And thank you for your support, everybody. I started 16 years ago with this Millennium Falcon to play at RPG. And after the guys played with this for a week in the game, one of them asked me if I could make more. And I could, and so I did. And I never quit building, you guys. It's one of those kind of things that I did very close to 50 micro machines. These are micro machines. Before I went to building big things. And with doing this, I learned a lot about how the paper works. And so my suggestion always is to get a bronze membership and learn some of the need agua. Learn some of the tutorials and start making. Just start building stuff. Learn how this works. Watch my tutorials. Ask questions. Come to the show. And hey, everybody, I want to thank you all for going to paperarmy.net and voting for the fan build next year. I know a lot of you have voted for the for a Jaeger from Pacific Rim. A lot more people have voted for the Titanic, which is really just a sad story. That Hollywood really screwed it up, but that's okay. That's what Hollywood does.
Someone says it reminds me of the micro machines of the 80s that explained to
Yeah, micro machines are cool. When you figure that something like this is 1,500 meters in size, this is a micro machine. By the way, this is a droid control ship. From the Trade Federation. And now, these Dremel sanders, like what I'm using right now, oh, I'll tell you what, they save you so much time. What's that, Grant?
Scovy, is it?
Ah, Scovy. Welcome to the show. Nice to see you.
Do you make them to sell?
Yes, I make them to sell. If you want to see some of the things I've got for sale right now, which is not everything, but we're working on it, you can go to paperarmy.net and check out my sales site. I will have more stuff up for sale there as I get better with this. I got stuff that I have to do in my little office here to get ready for this. And it's one of those kind of things that is just not quick. I'm too busy. And so it's very difficult for me to catch up with all the stuff that I got to do. So that elephant, I keep eating it one bite at a time.
Do you want to show them the lightsabers and the swizzle stick that are for sale on the site?
Oh, yeah. Hey, everybody. Derek makes wood sabers. And he's got them up for sale on the site on paperarmy.net. Very cool. I also have, if you want, you can get me, I have autographed pictures of me and the Black Pearl. This is the only way you can see the Black Pearl. The Black Pearl is gone to its new home all over the mantle. Because I made that for Honey Bunny. These, you guys, these here, these swizzle sticks, they are there. And if you want a custom one, that can be done as well. But, ta-da, oops, I'm also going to have Sting up there as well, but I haven't been able to finish one yet. So, anyway, shoot, I am busy. I do 8 to 10 hours every single day, 7 days a week.
What are swizzle sticks for?
These swizzle sticks are for anything you want. If you want, you have to do, what is that? FK100 food grade epoxy. If you want to use these as swizzle sticks in your drinks or in your coffee, you have to put food grade epoxy on this. You cannot use them as they are for that. And it really it doesn't matter. You guys, you can make anything you want once you learn how to do this. It's paper. You can build whatever you want. You might want to make a passenger jet like the Concorde or something.
Somebody would like to know if you've made any aliens or predator bolts yet.
I have not. That's in the voting site. I want to do the Prometheus. And I haven't done any aliens or predator. And I really am sad that I haven't. Because I like the franchise very much. When J.R.R. Geiger made the aliens, he opened up a whole brand new sci-fi genre single-handedly.
There's a user, Mike, that got a whole bunch of gift for free from YouTube and it's given all to you. It's a lot of parts. Loads of parts. Not a lot.
Thank you very much for the gifts. And who is it that's doing that?
It's called
Zed, thank you very much. Yeah, we can shortcut those like Zed. That works good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Zed. Awesome. Okay, you guys, this piece is ready. So now I have to put it in place. Whoop, wait a minute. Don't want to get ahead of myself. Hold on. I have to. No, that's a paint stick. Doggone it. Where's there it is. All right, I have got to sand the inside of this paint just a little bit so that when I glue this piece on, it sticks. Okay.
Like someone saying that if you could put the food grade stuff on it, they'd probably like to get a mixed drink stick.
I don't have any food grade epoxy, but yes, I understand what they're saying. So maybe we'll have to look into that.
I'm going to tell them that they can request that when they order it. There's a notes section that they can request that in the notes. Should I tell them?
Yes, but we need to add $5 to it for the food grade epoxy. The stuff is not cheap.
Okay, I'll look into it.
All right. Now, every time you add parts to something like this, you're making it stronger. Okay, now what I'm doing right now is I'm putting this in here. All right, this is going to be on here, which is going to give this stability more strength. What's that, Grant?
Joy is it?
Hi, Joy. Welcome to the show. And I never considered how much this build was going to change. It has changed up a lot since when I started it. All right, now that should be good.
Hi, Mike.
Hi. Who's saying hi?
Just Jack and a few other people.
Welcome everybody to another episode of the Phone Show. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for sharing me with others, you guys, and for putting up likes. I want to thank you all that are following me. We're trying to get to 100K followers, as you know. And so it's all thanks to you all. I just come do my show Monday through Friday, but you all are what drives this thing. Okay, now this one can actually be glued in a lot more places. I can put glue down here and there, along here, and under here. And so that one glues a lot better than the other side. The other side is just free floating. This one is not. So there it is. I got that one in there, and I have this one in here. Okay. Now what that is doing is that is strengthening up. This is not going to tip back and forth and break. And I'm not done yet. I still have to put these gussets in there. All right, these gussets go in here like this. All right. But I don't just want to put regular gussets in there. I want to have them kind of arced, shaped right. And now that I've checked this out, they're not the right size. Aw. But that's okay. They're going to work well. All right, so now I got to start gluing these things together. Should have 1, 2, 3, 4. I need one more. All right, well, I can cut it out of this bad paper because it's going to go inside.
Where can people get hold of your Cash App, PayPal, and other payment details?
It should be posted here. I think if you go,
On the channel.
yeah, it should be on the channel, my PayPal and all that stuff. Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. I believe it's right here on the channel.
The person asking about the swivel stick says that they're going to go have a look and see if they can send you $5 for the food grade epoxy.
Oh no, don't send me $5 for the food grade epoxy. It's not $5. That's what it's going to cost per piece to make. That food grade epoxy is like $100.
Okay.
And I'm not sure exactly on the price on it. I only looked it up once a long time ago. And so I don't have an accurate price on the food grade epoxy. But if somebody wants to go look that up for me, that would be fantastic. Now, these are going to be structural pieces. And so I am sanding them down a lot because the glue has to adhere better. Okay.
$50 for a gallon.
Okay, there it is. $50 for a gallon of food grade epoxy.
Google says $30 to $150 per gallon.
Yeah,
DIY.
it kind of depends on where you shop, I suppose. But anyway, I will look into that and look into getting them done for you. But right now, I haven't got any food grade epoxy. And I wonder what the shelf life on that stuff is. Probably 50 years. Because as long as you keep it sealed up, I don't think it'll hurt it at all. All right, now those go together like that. That one goes on there like that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we got 1, 2, 3. Oh, I got an extra one right here. Okay, so better do 4. That means I need one more of these. Okay, that's gonna work good. Okay. And when you're laminating 4 pieces like this with a lot of glue, what you have to do is you have to put them in between blocks of wood and let them cure for 3 or 4 days. I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is the front of the jewelry box. It's got 7 layers of paper all glued together. That means this has to stay like this until Wednesday or Thursday before I can even go check out what I need to get with that. I've got to buy a mirror that fits inside it, and that means I got to build a special deck for that to be in. All right, now that goes in there like that. Okay, so now we're going to start gluing this together. Now, one of the things I want to do with this is the bent pieces, I put extra glue on them so that when I put them in the stocks, between the blocks of wood and glue them down, basically, what it's doing is it is going to take all these dents and creases and it's going to crush them. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't know what's going on there. Hey, stupid. Okay. And I happen to have a lot of wood and a lot of clamps. And so whenever I'm doing something like this, I can have multiple pieces drying because these are going to take a long time to dry.
Bishop has to go, says bye, Deborah.
All right, Bishop, take care. Thanks for stopping. All righty. And that's what you have to do. This is all part of the building process. Keep your fingers clean. It's really important to keep your fingers clean.
People are talking about their favorite chocolate. Someone saying that they don't like eco wafers.
Oh, really? Okay. And you got to hold these for a little while. They want to slip. Okay, see how this wants to move around? It wants to move around on you, and you can't clamp it down until that slippage stops. Because you can't, your clamps will not clamp perfect. They'll move, and it will cause your piece to shift. It only has to shift the 16th of an inch to be completely out of shape. And if it gets out of shape, it'll glue that way because you got it in stocks for 4 or 5 days, and by the time you find it, it'll be absolutely completely solidified. And when that happens, you can't fix it. You have to cut it down and make it smaller. That's the only way to fix it. And now,
Can you show us some of your airplanes?
Yes, I can show you some airplanes. Let me get this in between some wood so that it won't change shape. And I have all kinds of blocks of wood like these. Then you take these clamps up. That's too small. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. I think I got something right here. All right. Now, the nice thing is I don't have to put a lot of pressure on this. All I'm doing right now is just making sure this stays put. And there. Now, what was it I was going to show?
Your airplanes.
Ah, airplanes. Absolutely. Okay.
The Blackbird has one that we call.
Yep. It happens to be an airplane. I know about that. It has wings.
I love that thing.
This was a commission build, and the guy never paid for it. So I have an SR-71 Blackbird by the X-Men 1980s version. This was built, when did I build this? It was 200 hours build time, 10/16 of 16. Boy, and that's fading. I'm going to have to fix that. Anyway, very hard to read now. I need to fix it. But anyway, remember, your stands have to come off. In other words, you got to build them in early. Yes, they're tough because I teach you how to build structurally correct.
Natalie's pretending like she's flying the airplane around.
Woohoo! Yeah, there you go, Nat. And so, this is just part of the fun stuff you can do. Once you learn my techniques on how to make things, you can make a Concorde really easy. And once you get really good at it, you can actually make a Concorde that has a tipping front end. This is my gumbo wings. Yeah. Also, extremely strong.
People are loving it. This is it's pretty amazing.
Not bad for paper. This is a paper box, by the way, a cracker box. And so I guess you can call it a cracker box airplane.
New viewer, were you ever a model maker or film studio? This is critical.
No, I was never a model maker for a film studio. I'm just really, really, really good at building things. And so I make all my own stuff out of recycled paper. F-14 Tomcat. It has a tail hook in it.
Slap an engine in there, I bet it'll fly.
Yeah, I think you're correct. Anyway, those are the 3 airplanes I have. F-14,
Behind you,
A-
above your TIE fighters, what's there that's got 4 legs?
behind me, above the TIE fighters is what?
What do you have there that's got 4 legs?
With 4 legs?
Yeah, there's someone that says there's something black on the shelf above your TIE fighters.
Well, I don't, there's a, let me see something here. I'm going to point to it. You talking about that piece right there?
Let's wait and see what they say.
Okay. So,
They never saw that. It's just above the TIE fighters. I think it might be the X-wing they're talking about.
oh, yeah, it does kind of look black. Hold on a second, I'll show you that. That is my X-wing. Yep, I get it. Okay. Yep, after I got done making all the micro machines, this was my first big build right here. Luke's X-wing, or an X-wing like Luke's.
Yes, that's what they were talking about.
Ah. Anyway, I have a spring clip inside here. When you move that lever, the wings go out of attack mode. And when you're getting ready to drop into the channel, you go into fighter mode. I learned a lot of building with this. I learned that you have to put...
Someone sent you laughing disco for 250 joules.
Oh, thank you for the laughing disco. Thank you very much.
Okay. Yeah, the Mondays.
And so, it took 65 hours just for me to figure out how to make this mechanism. Oh, boy. But anyway, and, yep. Very cool build. I liked making this.
Mike, can you talk about the subscription tutorials and Discord, please?
Yeah. If you would like to learn how to do this, there's a Discord site. If you get a bronze membership, silver or gold, and you can go to Discord. And I tell you what, if you need a web page built, Grant can do you a fantastic job.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah. I'll keep posting this, and hopefully we can get somebody in there to help you out as well as helping us out. Grant does a fantastic job on web page building, you guys. He built Discord, and he built our paperarmy.net. And so, thank you all. If you join with a minimum bronze membership, you can put all of your pictures of what you make, things that you do, over on our Discord. And it's only open for members. You can't get it any other way. There is a fully functioning X-Wing paper spacecraft.
Very beautiful. Everybody's loving it.
And just so you know, you guys, I love Star Wars, and I made more of them than anything else. But this build was also really, really cool. This is the Avalon from Passengers, the movie. This is one of the pieces, one of my first pieces that I didn't use all paper on. I used wood dowels to make these pieces. And these little lines along here, those were actually pink edge markers on pouring asphalt in a parking lot. All of these though, and this, they're all they're all paper. The greebles in here are all kinds of different things I made. These little pieces right here, I put Elmer's glue and a paper towel inside a skull candy earbud, and that was the form that I used to make these with.
TTV just sent you $2, Mike.
Oh, thank you, TTV. Salute. Thank you very much. But anyway, this all goes together and it spins. Okay, because the it needed gravity, you guys. And the best way to make gravity is to have a rotational spin. And so I think this was made after those vertical wind turbines. That's what I think this was made from. Alrighty. And you know, honestly, I don't even know how I managed to make that work. I really don't. I can't remember how I built that. So I can't make another one. Okay, so back to this. Now this is what we've got going on here. I'm getting ready to close this in. But first, oh no, I got that going on. Uh-oh. Yeah, I did 4 of them. I think I did 4 of them.
John says they're busy with a new project starting to build a RC General Lee that can do jumps.
Oh, that would be so cool. An RC General Lee.
They can show us. Tell them to join as a member. They can show us some Discord.
Yeah. Yes, please do. Please get a bronze membership so you can post your pictures over on Discord.
Can you show the lights on the Hammerhead and Destroyer? Like,
Yes, I can. Okay, so I got to put those back.
25 minutes left.
25 minutes of the show left, you guys, and then I got to go. I have all kinds of things that I have got to do today.
I'm back, sir.
Welcome back, Eddie. Okay, so we're gonna see some lights here. Let's get this up in the air where you can actually see what's going on. All right, now the Hammerhead Corvette is going to crash into this, and oh my God, that hurt. This is all of the red lights that are going to be going on, and this bicycle light that I used to build this with has. Edric, hi Titan. It has 3 settings. This is the alternating setting. Okay, and now there's also fiber optics involved in this.
Yeah. Ketchup sauce, butter, garlic, and raisins.
I'll try this.
Uh-huh. And that's what I'm closing in back here, is I'm closing in the fiber optics so that all of that disappears and you can't see it. Now this is the Hammerhead Corvette that crashes into it.
You want to say hi to Mike?
As you can see, it has got lights in it as well. Also fiber optics. There's where everything comes from. Right back there, LEDs and fiber optics.
Now that setup worked out really good, Mike.
Yeah, it really did. It really, really turned out nice. And so,
Really loving it. They say it's going to be beautiful and stuff.
it is going to be beautiful. And here's what happened. Okay, now, in Star Wars, they ion bombed this Star Destroyer. What ion bombs do is it destroys electronics. It shuts everything down. So, with everything shut down on this Star Destroyer, there was no way for them to maintain orbit around a stationary orbit around the shield ring. This Hammerhead Corvette comes sliding in like this, smash, crash, bang, blam. Hits it just like this. All right, now this Hammerhead starts turning on its powerful rockets or thrusters. At 5 of them, I think. 1, 2, 3, no, 4 big ones. Because there's no positioning thrusters running on this Star Destroyer, it starts pushing it out of shape. It pushes it down into another Star Destroyer, crashing that one, and the 2 Star Destroyers, the Hammerhead Corvette, all get driven down into the shield ring. Now, when the shield ring is destroyed, Princess Leia in the Tantive IV gets the plans to the Death Star. Now, to bring you all up to speed, this is the Tantive IV, Princess Leia's blockade runner. The plans get beamed up to this ship right here. Okay? And then Princess Leia takes off to get the plans to the rebels. And you guys, all of this stuff is super strong. I teach you how to build structurally correct. In building structurally correct, you can have toys you can play with.
What's that called, Mike?
This is the Tantive IV or the blockade runner. Because Princess Leia was always running blockades with it when the Trade Federation was trying to shut stuff down. But anyway, this is the very first ship you see in Star Wars, 1977. Very first one, right here. And I was stuck. In 1977, I went to an early morning matinee of Star Wars. I never left.
Says that
I stayed in the theater all day.
your favorite piece.
What's my favorite piece?
Someone says that that's the
Hello.
Oh, hi, Ruby.
Hi.
How are you, sweetie? Nice to see ya.
I need to show you something really quick.
Oh, you want to show me something quick? Okay. Don't forget that, Grant. I want to know what you were saying. What are we going to see? We're going to see something. Ruby, show me something.
Look it.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
That's 100 of presents.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Anyway, you guys. Okay, Grant, what was that you were saying?
somebody said that the blockade runner is their new favorite ship.
Oh, really? And what ship is that?
The one you're holding.
Oh, the Tantive.
Yes.
You know, hey, back history on the Tantive. This was supposed to be the Millennium Falcon. Yeah, it's in the encyclopedia, I do believe, or somewhere that I read. This was supposed to be the Millennium Falcon. And at the very beginning, just before they started filming everything, Lucas wanted the Millennium Falcon to be the round one. And so they changed it. This became Princess Leia's ship. And the other one, and I'll show that to you right now, that one became the Falcon. It was going to be Princess Leia's ship. And anyway, they changed it all. And Lucas did the Falcon, this one. Can do the Kessel Run in under 12 parsecs.
They like Hug Edits is back in. They were in here a while back.
Who's in?
Hug Edits.
Oh?
You can take over, Edie.
If you want me to,
Yeah, please.
tell me a beat.
And hey, you guys, it's hollow. This is 2 clamshells. All right, because they're rounded this way and that way. I built these clamshells on a desk because the first one I built and put together, it wouldn't fit. I couldn't get the clamshells to go together. So they had to fit just right so that the gap along here would be correct. And so anyway, I had to tear the clamshells apart, break them down, and then I built them on a desktop like this so that they would fit together correctly. Because you can change the curvature, you can sand that down and get it to fit. But when it won't fit together, pieces won't go together like this, you're stuck. You can't continue. So anyway, I built this twice. I built these guns twice. I screwed up, made the guns. When I got this far, they were too big. I couldn't put them on, so I had to save them, put them on something else. So I did. Now, the funny thing, you want to see what the guns went to? I can show you that too. This is really interesting because everybody makes mistakes when they're doing stuff, including me. It's not one of those things that you get away from. Because as you're learning something brand new, you're learning how to make things. All right, now, as you see here, these are the quad laser cannons that I made for this Falcon. And I'll show you. They were too big. There was just no way I could put them on here. But I never threw them away. I saved them. And so later on, I decided, hey, that would make a really good glitter boy. Or a Titan flying power armor for the RPG riffs.
We are.
Anyway, this is the cool stuff you can do with paper. You can make whatever you want once you learn how to do this. You might be into hot rod cars or hot rod planes. You might be into futuristic gaming. No matter what it is, once you start learning how to do this art, this hobby, you can make anything you want out of any genre you wish.
We've got somebody from Wales saying hello.
Wales is in. How do you do? Nice to meet you. How's the weather over there? We're having torrential rains. Okay, so now that I've got those there,
That robot is probably an original, somebody said.
yes, it is an original. It's my own design. I used, and because I was playing riffs, I had glitter boy parts that I had gotten in a cave, found them. And I went to Titan Power Armor, and I gave them the specs to build the flying power armor that I wanted. And I went to Wilkes, the gun manufacturer, and I gave them all the parts to the boom gun, the glitter boy boom gun, and they built me one. And they got to keep the specs, of course, which was fine with me because I didn't care. I was playing the game. I didn't need specs. I just needed my glitter boy to work. And so, ta-da, I built my own robot. Well, sort of. Game-wise, anyway, I did. All right, now I got to get this other strut built, because once these dry, they should be dry in a couple of days, probably 3 days. So let's see, this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I can probably put them on Wednesday. They should be strong enough and dry enough that I can actually put them in place. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. I want this one. Yep, want that one. Oh, that's a better one. Oh, this one's bent. Okay, we're going to go there, go here. And we're going to put that on there just like that. And I'm because I've been building with paper for so long, I can kind of see when things are not going together right. And I just have to fudge a little bit here and there to get them to line up. Now the cool thing about it is any extra edge you have, this edge runs up and down my upright. This edge is free floating. All right, so what I'm going to do is I can sculpt this free floating side. And now, since this was dented, I put glue on the other side and glued this piece together. Now I'm putting glue on this side and I'm going to glue it to this other part. All right, so what that does is the bent paper has more glue. What did Ruby say?
People said hello.
Who said hello?
A couple people said hello. Were you saying what Ruby say?
I didn't know what Ruby said.
She was talking about her dad dropped her off school.
Ah, okay.
And some kids were mean with her today and said they don't want to be her friend no more.
Don't worry about that, Ruby. Kids are doing that all the time.
That's all right, Mike. I was waiting for him to come out to the parking lot to see what's up then.
All right, now this is the last piece I got to put on there. And the thing about this is, once you get these built, then you have to clamp them down in between wood and get them to stay put. Now that last piece that I did, it shifted just a little tiny bit. But because I made these bigger than they needed to be, that little bit of shift is not a problem. You can fix all that.
Say, Mike, somebody said, are those medals and ribbons in the back rubies or bends? I don't know what that means.
Medals and ribbons in the back. You mean all the things I won at the county fairs? What are you talking about? Because you're not making any sense.
There is no place like home.
And somebody asked what your favorite build piece is. I told them the Black Pearl, but that might have changed.
The Black Pearl was very cool. I don't know. I like everything I've made. I've got some very, very cool stuff. The Hammerhead and the Star Destroyer right now are turning out to be some of the best builds I've ever done. Just because it's got fiber optic lights and stuff like that in them. Okay, now we're gonna go down here and we're gonna get these out of here. All right, these are the two struts. Now I can put them in here like this, and when I put this board on here like this now, what am I doing? Oh yeah, go there. Now I can clamp these down with heavy clamps. All right, these are just a, oh, darn it. Okay, that goes there. All righty. All right, now that I've got those in place, now what do I need? Now I need Oh yeah, I need these heavier clamps now.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Thursday. It's 3 days.
Oh, well, if you can't go, you can't go. Reschedule it.
All right. Now these have to stay clamped down for at least 3 to 4 days minimum. All right.
What are we
Okay.
squeezing two 2x4s together for?
Didn't you see me put the paper in between there? I'm squeezing the paper down so that it does not warp. Now, what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to build a template. Wow, that didn't even write on there.
You're doing good, Mike.
Okay, so that goes on there. Well, basically, we're looking at from there to there. All right, so here we go. Okay. All right, that is actually notched out of there. That is very close to where it should be. Now what I have to do is I have to go over here and I have to make a mark on this. And then I go over here and I make a mark up here. This is what I've got.
Nothing being said, Mike. Just a bunch of chitter chatter.
Thank you all for sharing me with others and for putting up all the likes you guys do every day.
Hey, Mike. You got 10 minutes left. You want to talk?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, because I thought we had an hour left. Sorry.
Oh, we don't have an hour, huh? Okay.
7 minutes.
That's right. Okay. Hey, everybody. I hope you all had a fantastic weekend. What I am doing right now is I'm closing this in. All right. All of this stuff that I've done. This piece is just the template. I will be laminating 3 pieces to go on here. And then when they're glued in place, all of this disappears. As you can tell just by this. All right. That shows you how much of that is going to be gone. That means all of the work that I did down in here, you'll never see it. It absolutely will disappear. Then I'm going to put a piece on here. Then I've got to tie all these fiber optics down. All right, I've got to tie them all down, and I can do that. I've got a sail needle that'll go in and around and back out, and I'll just go around, tighten everything down like that. Because then I'm going to put a hinged door on here that will close, and all of this will be shut behind the door. Then all I got to do is paint it, and the Star Destroyer body is complete for the Rogue One build. So, howdy everybody.
Hey, Mike. You know that guy that sings She's a Bad Man with Talent?
Been a long time, but yeah.
Carlton, he passed away.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't even know who he was.
Oh.
That thing you told me earlier about Meathead, that was a shock.
Yeah, definitely was. He was a good guy, man.
Yep. And my favorite build, all of them. Everything since I built this first piece. Ah! Rocket.
Donated, Mike.
Thank you, Rocket. Awesome news. Okay, Eddie. Can't torque this one?
I have to find it, Mike. You're putting me on the spot. Hold on.
Okay, it's all right.
Mike, I got
What happens if I need to get in here later? What part of hinged backboard did you not get? This is going to be on a hinge. I got to open it up, take the batteries out, and replace the battery. Yeah, I can do that because this whole back piece is going to be hinged. It'll sit down there like that. You can't see it, nothing like that. But if you need to get in there, whoop, it opens right up.
You want me to intro you it while you're warming up?
Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, this torques for Rocket because he's a good human being.
Rocket, look at his schematic. It is so complex. It looks like one of those paper engineer guys' designs. But you know who understands those drag coefficients anyway? He only talked to her because she looks like a total aerodynamic stabilizer. I mean, look at the fuselage. It's just so calculated. I like big rockets that I cannot lie. You other nerds can't deny. When a bird flies in with an itty-bitty drag and a massive payload bag, you get sprung. Want to pull out your slide rule. Because you notice that stage was cool. Deep in the physics she's wearing. I'm hooked and I can't stop staring. Oh, baby, I want to launch with you and take your picture. My flight director tried to warn me, but that specific impulse you got makes me so stormy. There you go, Mike.
All right. There you go, everybody. A little bit of happiness for this Monday morning or Monday afternoon. For me, it's morning. Thank you, Rocket. Awesome news. Yes, Jonathan. Oh, Jonathan. Yes, Jonathan. That's what he did pay for. And so that was very nice of him, Jonathan. Yes. Thank you, Rocket. For Eddie's song. Yes, I happen to have some micro neodymium magnets just for holding things like that door shut. And so, yes, indeed.
Thanks, Rocket.
Thank you very much, Rocket.
You make the models, man. He said you make the models correct.
I make the models as correct as possible. For paper, you know, and you can see in there, this is all recycled paper. All right, look at this here. These are old paper towel tubes that I glued together to make this hammerhead. Yeah. Well, this right here, Cracker Box. This right here, Pepsi Box. This right here, FedEx. Okay. It's all recycled paper, everybody. Thank you guys very much for coming to the show. Thanks for all your help.
Mike, that's another one.
That's another one, Rocket. Absolutely. Okie dokie, you can take your pick, Eddie. I don't care.
Mike, hold on. He wants to know what you coat the swizzle stick with.
Oh, coating the swizzle sticks? I got it right here on this pad. Oh, this pad? Not this pad. Oh, yes, this pad? No, not this pad. It's I told you that before, Eddie. What in the heck is the name of that? F something food grade epoxy. FX or FX? What? Wait a minute. What is it? I thought it was right here. Wait. I got too many different pads of stuff. Knife edge wings. I thought it was this one, but maybe it's not. Do you remember what I said on that, Eddie? FK 100 food grade epoxy.
Correct.
I got it. I'm gonna have to get some. Yeah, I got to get some, just so I can do this because I don't want to have to. Anyway, yeah, FK 100 food grade epoxy. Oh, what, is that another one, Eddie?
Yes, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Here we go.
I like big builds and I cannot X-Acto, because you notice that cut was exact, yo. Deep in the glue she spread. I'm hooked and I'm ready for bed. Oh, baby, I want to face with ya and eliminate waste with ya. My teachers tried to warn me, but that heavy cardstock makes me so stormy. Ooh, crap, paper skin. Say you want to get in my bin? Well, score me. You ain't that average origami. I've seen them folded. To hell with the molded. She's thick, slick, going on like a PVA stick. That's it, Mike.
Ah, right. I think we all rocket another one, don't we?
You want to keep going?
Well, Eddie's pretty good at doing that stuff. He's kind of a musician, I suppose.
Betty sense. You doing another one, Mike?
Yeah, better do another one. I'll rocket.
All right.
Okay, Rocket. This one's for you too. Thank you very much.
Builders, yeah. Has your model got the layers? Hell yeah. Tell them to cut it, blood it, build that heavy structure. Rocket's got bored. I like them stiff and big, and when I'm throwing a rig, I just can't help myself. I'm cutting like an animal. Now here's my instruction manual. I want to get you home and reinforce your nose cone. I ain't talking about tissue, because structural failure is an issue. I want that chipboard thick and juicy, so find that heavy duty. That crap throws duty in trouble. That's it, Mike.
All right. Thank you, Rocket, for giving me cardio.
Mike.
I appreciate it. Okay, you guys, it's time to go. Thank you all for joining. I'll be back tomorrow, 2 hours earlier. 2 hours, 2 minutes. Take care, everybody. And remember, does not matter what you are. Doesn't matter where you are. Does not matter who you are. Doesn't matter what color you are. Does not matter what religion you are either. We all live on the third rock from the sun. That makes us human beings. Let's start being better humans. Quit picking on other human beings. Take care, Paper Army. I'll be back 2 hours and 3 minutes earlier tomorrow.